for responding to my ad. I really appreciate it. My name is C. Mark Aubrey, and I'm going to just talk to you just briefly a little bit about the 10 reasons I am failing, and a little bit of the history behind that and why I decided to put this report together. If you're ready to get the download now, just just put in your name and your email address, and you'll go to PayPal, $4.95, less than a Starbucks drink or about that price, and it'll do a whole lot more for you than a drink will, okay? I promise you that. I sincerely promise you that. So you'll go to PayPal, make your payment, and then you'll be sent to download, okay? All right, so I'm charging you because we've all got to have a little skin in the game, all right? And I just think, and even when we do have skin in the game, we don't necessarily do anything with it. So I think it's good for us just to charge a little bit. This kind of goes against all the teaching out there. You know, we're supposed to give something free and do all that stuff. And I decided, you know, I think I'm just going to charge $4.95. I mean, I just can't imagine somebody can't do that. All right? Now, I don't know why you're here. Maybe you have offline businesses or business that you're wanting to, that you don't feel like you're really getting where you need to go. Or perhaps you're trying to do online. And maybe you have a full-time job and you're trying to do online business to try to get out of that job. Or you entered into a network marketing business, or I don't know why you're here, but for some reason you clicked on my link. Perhaps you're a seven-figure earner, and I want to tell you, anybody that earns 6 figures, 7 figures, they're always going to want to get something more. If it's 7 figures, they're going to want 8 figures. And even a 7-figure earner, for sure, somebody in that position could really learn a lot from the 10 reasons I'm failing, because I just have a gut feeling that they do the same thing. But because they've accomplished so much, it's carrying them. But they're still not getting to the 8-figure level that they want to get to. So they need to implement these 10 reasons, or at least 7 out of 10, or 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. Whatever they are, they'll make a huge difference for you. All right? So again, if you want to download now, don't have time to watch the video, you'd like to see the video, put in your name and email, and we'll send you a copy of the video, and it'll also take you to PayPal. You can buy the download, or you can just put in your name and email, and we'll send you the video, and you don't have to go to PayPal. You don't have to get the download. Whichever you want to do, you can watch the video. It's going to be brief, not very long. I just want to talk to you about a little bit about the history behind why I'm here. In 2008, at 2008, I had 5 businesses offline that I was managing and running, and I was grossing several $1,000,000 at that time. Had an income, personal income to myself of $250,000 a year, and you know, that's a 6 figures, not 7. You know, obviously my goal was to get to 7 figures. But 2 things happened. One, I made an incredibly terrible investment and I lost several $1,000,000. I lost my income, lost my home, I lost everything. I didn't fail necessarily, but I made a terrible mistake and made an investment into a business that was just devastating to myself, to my family, and we're still paying the price for that today. And here it is, you know, almost 10 years later, still paying that price. And not 10, 8 years later, I'm sorry. The second reason is the economy just changed on me. In hindsight, would I have done things a lot differently? You betcha. But hindsight, you know, is always 20/20. It's always great to have hindsight. However, recovering from that, I've been a little bit slower probably than what I had hoped to have been. And I had great success online in 2015. I made over $300,000. I did really well. And then in 2016, the internet changed. A lot of things began to change. And I've gone to some masterminds where they even talk about that and about the changes that were happening, and I can just tell by the different reports and different ads that I see on Facebook, different people that I follow, and I watch and I observe groups I'm a part of, that things have changed. And because of that change, I wasn't ready for it, and it's really been a pretty rough year. And about a couple months ago, I decided, I'm just going to stop, and I'm going to evaluate, why am I having such a struggle? Why are things not moving the way that I would like for them to move? And so I evaluated that, and I came up with these 10 reasons why I'm not doing what I want to achieve, what I want to accomplish. Since then, it's made a huge difference. Since I discovered those 10 and I began to work on those and begin to implement those every day, it's made a huge difference. Again, I'm going to just tell you what they are. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. But if you want to download now, put in your name and email address, $4.95. You'll go to PayPal. You can pay with credit card there or pay with PayPal, either way, and get your download. All right, you can do that now, or you can wait till the end of this video, just have a couple more minutes to go. The 10 reasons. 1, execution. 2, perfection. 3, broken promises. 4, inability to complete projects. 5, 365 days. 6, the big fat nose. My nose causes me more problems than anything, and you'll learn about that. The rear view mirror, the life rear view mirror. I am better than that. None of your business what other people think. I know I got you thinking now. And the last one is Groundhog Day. Now, I'm going to share just a little bit about Groundhog Day, just to kind of give you a glimpse into the last reason why we fail. Groundhog Day is obviously when Phil comes out, sees his shadow, and determined of how much longer winter we have. But there's a movie about that, and if you've never seen it, you need to get that and watch it. You can go online and find it. It starred Bill Murray and Andy McDowell, and it is just a funny movie. It's a great movie, but it has an incredibly great point to it. And that point is that Bill Murray is a weatherman, and he's going to Philadelphia to report on Phil and whether or not he's going to see his shadow. And he just feels like he's a little bit above having to report on that. He's been a weatherman for a while. Doesn't feel like that's something he needs to do. So he's negative about it and sarcastic. And the news reporter, the cameraman, and then Andy McDowell is helping helping him to report and do all those things. And he's just really negative about it. Well, he goes to bed, and he gets up the next morning. Sonny and Cher are singing "I've Got You, Babe," and the whole day is the same as it was the day before. And it just continues to be this way. It becomes a loop, and where he just starts predicting everything's going to happen. And some things are positive, and he fixes those. He tries to kill himself. He gets depressed. And he just kind of becomes a slob and just going through the day. And he gets stuck in this loop every day. He's getting up. He's just the same thing over and over. Everything precisely the same. He can't change anything. And he finally decided to do something positive and to be a better person. And when he did that, he woke up the next morning and he was no longer in that loop. He had been stuck in that loop every day, doing the same thing over and over. And he did different things, but the whole day itself progressed the same. And at the end of the day, when he went to bed, it was all the same. And he did some different things going through that, but until he decided to make a positive change and be positive, he didn't come out of that loop. I found myself stuck in the loop. I would go through the day. I would that night before that morning. I'd say, okay, today's going to be the day. I'm going to do what I want to do today. And then I'd go to bed at night, and I realized today was really not any different than yesterday. I really didn't accomplish any more. And my question to you is: are you stuck in a loop? Are you stuck in that loop where every day is just kind of the same? And there may be some variations to it, but you're really not getting where you want to go. And I don't care if you're a 5-figure earner, 6-figure, 7-figure, everybody gets stuck in that loop, all right? Or perhaps you're in a job and you really want to get out of that job. Or perhaps you want to be better at that job. Maybe you're wanting to pursue a career. Maybe you're in college and you're just not achieving the grades are moving as rapidly as you'd like to move. Maybe you're in a relationship that's not going like you want it to. You can get in the loop with the relationship. Community service, your church, your volunteering, whatever it is, we get in loops, and we get in our Groundhog Day and we get stuck in it. I'm here to help you break out of that. The 10 things that I talk about will help you to put a stop to the loop, get out of it, and you'll start achieving the success that you want and be successful at a higher level than what you are now, whatever that is that you need to go to. More importantly, you're going to know why you're stuck in that loop, and these 10 reasons are why. They may not fit, not all 10 of them may be why for you. Let's say it's just 5 of them, but 5 of them will be well worth the $4.95. I have other products I can offer you. I'm a part of a fraternity that helps people to succeed in several different areas, offline and online. I do consulting for people. I do a lot of different services. And so I'm going to be promoting those to you. I'm going to be sending you emails about that. You know that. You're going to subscribe. You can unsubscribe if you want to. I'll put my phone number in there. You can call me. You can text me. I prefer text. I'll put my email. You can email me. You'll be able to find me on Facebook, C. Mark Aubrey. Just go to C.Mark Aubrey and find me on Facebook. I have a Facebook page, fan page for myself, and then I have my own personal page. Either one's fine. Go find me on that. Get my download. It's simple. Put in your name and email. Takes you to PayPal, $4.95. No biggie. You can handle that, okay? I appreciate you being here, and I am excited to help people to break out of their Groundhog Day. Thank you very much. Have a great day. I'll see you on the other side. Enjoy the download. You're going to enjoy this report. All right, the 10 things that are keeping you in that loop. Let's break out of the loop. All right.